Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, ladies and germs. We are going to animalize in Hollyweird. Or not. I don't know. What do you want to do? Uh, Fun fact about me, I wrote a book. It's called Doomsayer. It is available now on Kindle uh, for free, actually, until the 21st, as well as available on Kindle Unlimited. You can get the paperback. You can leave a review. I'm just saying, these are some options you can do while you're, waiting for the game to load. Um, we're back. That was a weird place for it to be zoomed in. Is this my house? Do I live outside of the studio? Is that what this is? Is that where I'm at? I'm right here. I'm living in this little farm shanty thing by the river. I'm living in a van down by the river. I'm Matt Foley. Look at that. Obligatory 90s reference. All right, here we are. Survival pictures. We're in the black, okay? Not in the red. Making money. Messenger of Death still our highest grossing film. Little disappointing. You don't want that to be the case. We're gonna hit play. We're gonna get back into it. I have no idea where we're at. I haven't been on here in a week. And yeah, I'm trying to keep up with it, but promoting the book right now. I got a book blast going on that I'm a part of with Indie Collective Archive. No, yeah, Indie Collective Archive. Indie Author Collective. Man, it's 2:30 in the morning. Forgive me. And on Instagram, and they're doing this huge book blast called Into the Darkness, all about like dark fantasy. So it's a ton of like dark sci-fi fantasy, dark fantasy romance, just a lot of awesome stuff on there. Ton of great people, been really meeting a lot of people, chatting it up. Um, Ordered a lot of books, and yeah, good times, man. It's really shot my numbers up. Excited to see the fallout of this. We're only 2 days in too, so just 2 more days. It ends on the 20th, so it's gonna be really cool. So yeah, it's been busy with that and work and stuff. Working on book two. Almost said the name of it just now. That would have been absurd. That's a priceless piece of marketing material that I almost wasted. But that's coming along. Um, yeah, so just getting into it, just getting after it. Really, that's the real thing. And trying to figure out social media and trying to figure out this and that and figuring it out and wearing a hat. Um, First date has no poster. Yakata, yakata, yakata. Okay, so Tony's our protagonist. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Cool beans. They took a dump on it, which, that's cool, I guess. Appreciate that. Uh, it's embarrassing. You caught me reading my messages. Um, Little XP, little trash, starting production. Do we want to? What is this? Did I just unlock this? Or did I miss this? What is happening right now? This is legit. You can work 16-hour days? That's wild. That's a bit much, I think. But why not work several days a week? Here we go, six. Seven's kind of a seven's not very Christian. The director will not film unnecessary scenes. Okay. You, wouldn't he do that to begin with? Why is that even an option? This makes sense, you know? Cut that. They say it's faster. Yes, while minimal takes is faster, minimal takes is also cheaper because you use less film stock, you know? Especially for us because we're shooting 35 millimeter. The it's huge. Like a roll of film for 35 millimeters like this big, and it's like 4 minutes of film. Like you could run the film through the so like the canister on the camera is like this big. It's it's like this big, and it's got it's got the roll of film, and then it feeds it. It goes through the camera, passes the film plane, gets exposed to light, comes back up, does that for 4 minutes. That's how long that amount of film will last. Compared to like Super 16, which same size film roll, but instead of a film plane, not plane, instead of a film strip that's like an inch wide, it's like half the size. Like Super 16, it's 16 millimeter instead of 35 millimeters, half the size. It's less than half the size. So, and you get like, it's like 19 minutes of film or something like that. So it's almost like 5 times as much film length that you get. So yeah, minimal takes is good. That's why they have this term in Hollywood called blocking. I'm sure they have it on stage as well. I've never worked theater, but it's called blocking. And basically what you do is you rehearse the scene start to finish, no notes, no this, no that. You're just, you're blocking it out. Where's the camera going to be? Here's your T marker, and you can either tape the ground so the actors know where to stand so that they're in the right place, or they have these little T shaped sandbags that you can drop on the ground. Those are cute. So you would block, run through it, get an act, and then you'd be like, all right, I think we're ready to shoot. Let's shoot. And then you shoot and you get the take. Hopefully no one blows the take or nothing happens. Check the sound, check the gate. And checking the gate is just checking the inside of the lens. So they take the lens off the camera. They just like pop it off. You want to check the inside of the lens to make sure there's nothing on there, dust, debris, fingerprints, stuff like that. And then you check the film plane itself, which is called the gate, to make sure that there's nothing on there that would have been in between the lens and the film as it was running through to mess up the exposure on it. So while minimal takes means you shoot quicker because you're taking less takes, you're saving a lot of money on film, especially again, we're shooting on 35 millimeter here. Shooting a 30-second scene, you get 8 takes on one roll of film. If you were shooting on 16, I mean, you would get like 40 takes on one roll of film. So that's another thing to keep in mind. I don't know. Oh, but at the expense of quality. It drops us 5 days. That's ultimately going to save us maybe 20 to 30 grand, I think, if I'm remembering how much we're doing. I don't know if that's going to be necessary. He's not our best director either, so we probably don't want to do that. I'm trying really hard not to sing along with the music I'm listening to. I'm listening to Wheatus, Teenage Dirtbag. It's my jam. Love that song. Didn't really care for the movie, which, if I remember correctly, was it called Loser? I think it was called Loser. I don't remember. Jason Biggs. It came out like right after American Pie. All right, now I have to try not to mess this up because I keep messing this up. This has only been out for 4 weeks right now, so if we have you don't extend because you're gonna if you extend, you're gonna be renting theaters, and our attendance is abysmal. We opened at 58%. This movie wasn't exactly, but it made a profit. Made a profit. You know, it made 1.5. We spent 765 on it. It's not bad. But we want to set up distribution. We want to make sure we're not going to overlap with any of our other films. And it doesn't look like we're going to. Not even remotely. So that's perfect. So we want to drop this. We want to drop that. We want to drop that. Drop that. Keep those maxed because those are our theaters and we're not renting them out because we don't have that capability. Now, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Yes, we do want to do that. There we go. You want to extend it because why not? You know, the movie's still in theaters, advertise it. You know? And this is the good old days. Okay, what is this? Oh, Smack It. Ah, shit. What was the name of the first one? Guys, it's been like 2 weeks since I named that. Slap It. Damn, what happened? My writers, they look at this. My writers come up with fucking gold. And then these people come in and they're like, doesn't work for me, brother. I got a bunch of Hulk Hogan's running around. Rest in peace. Or maybe it's Hardwick. I don't know. Maybe it's his fault. Maybe he's fucking us up. Fuck you, Hardwick. Look at this. No, it's everybody. Cinematographer, garbage. Director, garbage. Producers, garbage. Actors, garbage. Locations, garbage. Costumes and props, garbage. Which I just upgraded all that shit. So I don't understand. All right. 69 days? Are you on vacation? What the hell? I mean, nice, obviously, but what the front? What? 91 days? What are you talking about? We're never getting this film shot. Oh my God, dude. That gets us to 23. That crazy overtime gets us to 23. So that's 9. Okay. I mean, I think we have to. Yeah. Man, the hours thing really gets you. It's only a difference of 4 days. I'm going to give the boys a weekend because they're going to be crushing it. So we're going to give the boys a weekend on that one. But I don't know what I did to make that movie so much. The production schedule on that movie is wild. Holy shit. This has an 8.4. This movie's gonna go boffo. I only spent $500,000 on this movie, and it's at an 8.4. Guys, you don't understand. This movie's gonna blow up. See, how come this time it worked? This time it skipped it. Filming was slowed. Siegfried, the crew worked 8 hours a day for the entire shift. Happiness of the crew went up. Cool. Yeah, the 8-hour workday is gone. It's too expensive. I can't afford it. Uh-oh. Oh, is this post-production? Gangsters. These dudes are gangsters. The editor. Yeah, we gotta get Emma up. Get Lee up. Did I fire that guy or did he quit? I think he quit, the composer. I don't remember if he wanted something or what. Oof. All right. So 52 days. That's only 12 more days. I mean, 12 days is 12 days. All right. So if I go with me and I save a little bit of money, I am still hampering myself. It's me that's holding me back. Holding me back by 2 whole months too, by the way, which is quite a bit, but the quickest I could get it out was like 40. Okay. When I Emil Adkins. When I go to bed, I keep thinking about all the failed takes and I can't get to sleep. Then when I work, I'm worried about how hard it will be for me to fall asleep again. Because of all this, I'm always too tired. Oh, do you just want to go on vacation? Go on vacation. What are you bitching at me for? I don't need you to explain why you want to take a vacation. Go on vacation. You know, especially if you're banging out 8.2s. Bitch, please. Do I have the Irishman? Okay. The Irishman. Is that on the nose? Is that insensitive? I don't care. You're insensitive. Go fuck yourself. I've been feeling dizzy. Are you also? Just go on vacation. Just tell a motherfucker you want to go on vacation. Like, I'm not your mom. You don't need to explain to me why you didn't do your homework. I don't care. Go on vacation. Baffling. I was waiting for an upgrade to do these people want to go on vacation. They're pissing me off. Cause just do it. Just go on vacation. Like, what are we doing? Uh-oh. First date. The leading actress doesn't eat meat, but in one of the key scenes, her character is supposed to eat a rare steak. It's important for the plot of the film, since it shows the heroine's character development. But Tony Storm is refusing to do the scene and insists the whole episode be cut. Okay, well, I can't make her do it, right? That's not okay. Yawn. Either she'll eat this steak voluntarily or we'll cram it down her throat. I'm definitely gonna do. I love Tony. Tony's my girl. Yeah, just get rid of the damn steak. Who cares about steak? Steak. Not again with the. What is happening? Ah, this asshole. Okay. The actor poured some alcohol into a trash can filled with paper and accidentally started a fire, which spread across his whole hotel room. No one was injured, luckily, but now Peter Harris has to pay $3,000 in damages. He's asking you to help him pay the debt. I can't. Too busy yawning. Yeah. Well, he has no loyalty now, which, how is that my fault? You're not loyal to me because you burned down a hotel? Like, go fuck yourself. More vacation. Holy shit. You can't live in a house where the roof could collapse any second. You can laugh, but last year some other crooks built a house for my cousin Ed, and a month later the whole family nearly died of gas poisoning. Yeah, it's fine, man. Enjoy your vacation. I like how happiness goes up, but loyalty doesn't go up when you're like, yeah, take a vacation. Which is also like, you can tell them no, but like, really? It's kind of a dick move. Thanks to chronic kidney problems and terrible abdomen pain, Wilfred Mossberg is... Who's that? Actor. He's looking like a walking corpse. The doctors say that he's on the mend, but at present, the actor can't perform his role convincingly, owing to his illness. I'll just take 10 days. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to take 10 days, but sometimes you got to take 10 days. I owned a small distillery in Sonoma that I inherited from my grandfather. Yesterday, the manager called me and said there was a fire and the whole operation was lost. The vineyards, the production facility, all the equipment, even the wooden bust of Thomas Jefferson caused by my great-grandfather. I'll need 2 months. It's always 2 months with these people. Like, could you imagine going to your boss and be like, hey, I need 2 months off? Like, bro, that's a wild amount of time. I don't even get that much time off from work. Paid? These people are on contract. They're salary. Writers write faster. Hey, I'll take it. You're not gonna threaten me with a good time, Busta. Damn, 30% increase? Double IP. Oh, I gotcha. I was like, IP? What does that even mean? New story elements. Oh, see, should I do sequels? 1,500 days. Oh boy. All right. Yeah. Well, you can do those. I do. Oh, that's only 200 days. That's what I have to do, right? I don't care about buying scripts. Yeah. No. Yeah. You want more elements. This helps so much. Yeah. 170 days. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's make it happen. Captain, crunchitize me, Captain. This is first date. All right. What? Timeout. That was. Oh my god. Why do you people hate me? I'm confused. Is that the production budget? That's because that's nothing. If that's the production budget, this movie's gonna make money regardless. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, dipshit's a dipshit. Oh, because I did that. That lowered the quality of the film that much? Damn. Okay. I think I've learned my lesson now. I can't do that. Well, poo in my shoe. Call me daddy. All these people suck. What is this guy bringing to the table that he's charging astronomically high price? That's his monthly rate, by the way. See the little calendar there? That's what you're paying that dude a month. For what? Because he's not a gambler or a perfectionist? Like, what? I don't understand. This guy's only charging 600. Like, this dude's chilling. The audacity of this asshole to charge that much is wild. Wow. Is that the guy that might be the guy that I fired. I don't remember what he looks like. The only downside to this guy would be if I got him to 2 stars and then he had no more development. That would be the downside to that guy. Like the upside to Isaac is he's potentially a 10-star guy. You just, you got to use him. Oh yeah, that's a no-brainer. This means nothing. But then again, it's kind of like, why even do it? The ratings are so low. Like, the movie's not making any money. I mean, it's gonna make a profit, but it's not making like money. Like, oh, I need a better chair. The chair I have sucks. All right, so we're through week 8. Drop, 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 drop. Yeah, it's still pulling 5 figures, but so okay, so perfect example, right? We spent 87,000 on advertising. We made that back in week 5, and we still would have made it back. So basically, these last 3 weeks was pure profit, and so was most of week 5 because that covered the rest of the advertising budget. That was our gross 330. So we made 4 times the advertising budget, and the rest was profit, right? So and we're going to end it now because we're not going to continue to make enough money to matter. But yeah, that's how it's done, folks. Let me guess. You want 2 months off? It's always 2 months off. Are these guys like going to Tahiti together? Is this like a group retreat or something? Like, it's very strange. What in the world? I'd like to begin our acquaintance with a confession. That's a weird. Could you imagine your first interaction with somebody is, listen, I gotta confess something to you. I'm a necrophile. Like, what the fuck? I cheated on my first law exam because, of course, you did. You know, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Yes, I graduated first in my class from the university, but I'm not one to pack my office with books just to look clever. I know them all by heart anyway. Okay, if you know all your law books by heart, why were you cheating? It doesn't make any sense. So why do you think back then at my very first exam? Okay, he's going to answer my question. Come to think of it, it's very American, isn't it? Our democracy is built on lies and blood. Okay, don't know if I'd go with those words specifically. There was no other way. I'm sure you yourself have a similar story. I didn't do anything. I had a conversation. Okay? Come on, Carol. What'd you tell this guy? A businessman can account for every million except the first one, right? See, now that I don't appreciate because that's very accurate in the game. In the game. We started with like $8 million and a movie that made us $2 million. And we have $10 million. Shut up. But you and I had the strength to grow above ourselves. The same, I mean, I am doing better than I started. The same can't be said about many of our officials, and the mayor is no exception. I mean, I don't have a problem with the mayor, but if you get on his bad side, he will bone you. So, you know, to each his own. Carpenter embodies everything that America needs to give up. Theft, fraud, mafia connections. I'm sure all of us, especially people like you, would much rather build a fair system where the rules are transparent and apply equally to everyone. Of course. I am in the cahoots sort of to a degree with the bootlegger. I don't know what his mafia connections are, but it wouldn't surprise me if his IRA connections were still valid. I don't know. Imagine a film which shows the audience that we're ruled by corrupt officials who are always getting away with it. It could be just the beginning we need. Yeah, teach the next generation how to do it. Do you know why I cheated that time? The night before the exam, my future wife and I went to the cinema the first time for both of us. They used to call me Stoneface when I was a kid. In our family, people didn't show their feelings, but that night it took a cheap, silent movie 20 minutes to teach me what love is. I hope your film will expose America's shame just as clearly. Okay? Yeah, I need 2 years to pump out movies, especially because I don't have a script ready for that corrupt official, an antagonist. Is this gonna kick back up, or how are we doing this? What's going on here? There it is. I'm gonna say, I don't know what's going on. Does writing the script take longer if it has more elements? Is that an aspect of this that I'm missing? Because they were like 85 days to turn in the scripts. See, thank you. That's why she's my girl. That's why she's my girl, and you're not, because you don't have the balls to just come out with it. I'm exhausted. I need a vacation. Can I take a 2-month vacation? Of course you can, my love. Enjoy. That's how Americans do it. That's how adults handle situations. Take notes. No, I'm not going to start Rotten Fates yet. Relax. We'll get to it when we get to it. Double reputation. Cool. I don't know how that helps me, but it might. Is anyone else seeing this? This is a locked update. You can upgrade the... Oh, you can't. Oh, so these aren't locked. They're locked by proxy. Got it. Okay. Reputation for loyalty, 864 days. Or charity. I've heard charity is sort of a cheat code. Or that it was in previous patches of the game. So, I don't know. We'll just stay away from it. We'll stay away from it. We don't need to deal with it. Tomato, potato, potato, tomato. I need a script. Like, y'all are killing me with your taking 10 years to write a script nonsense. So tired, it takes all this energy. I just want to go on vacation. Shush. Go burn down a villa somewhere, you jackass. That guy's a loser. Don't feel bad for him, Okay, he's an idiot. What kind of alcohol were you drinking? You poured alcohol in a trash can and set it on fire to the point where it set your hotel room on fire? Like, you're telling me you're drinking pure grain alcohol in a hotel room while you're making a film? You're an asshole. This movie costs nothing. I'm blown away right now. I'm starting to think the lack of quality is kind of the way to go, you know? You can say what you want about Roger Corman, but they used to pump movies out like crazy. Now, this movie's not going to benefit from a holiday release, but there's still a holiday. What did I do? I didn't do that. Shit. Oh, okay. And if I extend it, the last week that it's in theaters will be on a holiday week. Oh, that would be nice to get an Independence Day release. That would be incredible. But I'm not gonna have any movies competing with it. I don't know if I should go too hard on this. I'm gonna go 5. Yeah. This, I'll go 15. This is gonna, I'll go 500 and then 500. Just to see how it differs with 500 and 500 in week 3 and week 4. Just out of curiosity. We're experimenting now. Yeah, we have the time, I think. Wait, that was weird. Why did it do that? Oh, no, I don't want that. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that guy, I have time. That's fine. Yeah, it saves me a ton of money. I'm the release date, all that good stuff. Time to advertise. I don't know if advertising before is all that beneficial, but I mean, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna end it there because that's gonna be the run for the movie. I think that's everybody. This is just what I pick for. Wow, Nate Sparrow's 105. Publishing house produces the most widely circulated newspapers in the world. Okay, so they're like, whatever, Time magazine or something. All right, fine. Be that way. Be greedy little britches. Oh, can I do something? Let's do something. Well, I could try to do something. Yeah, let's help a drunkard. She's because she's not gonna do. Oh, she's actually going through with it. Lydia is a gangster. Don't ever let him tell you otherwise. Lydia's a savage, baby. And I can't do anything else, so. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hopefully that helps our opening. Yeah, it's cake, man. We've spent, we're not even in, like 600K. And that's with everything, man. That's like out the door. Like, that's remarkable. I don't know. SWAT's gonna kill it, bro. I might be able to have SWAT come out on July 4th. If I'm able to get SWAT out on July 4th, guys, the game is over. We might not be able to play anymore. They might shut us down for destroying the economy. After the release of the Bloody Saturday Western, great name, love it, 20,000 people marched in Tampa to introduce censorship in Hollywood. The film caused outrage, especially the scene shot inside a church where some bandits hang a naked girl. The march was organized by Tampa Baptist minister Billy Day. Do not misunderstand me. I love America. Day commented on the situation to the Los Angeles Tribune. I love American movies. I've watched a lot of Westerns, and it's true. You can't have a good Western without murder. They kill robbers, horse rustlers, even the leader of the Redskins. But you can't do such a shameful things, that's a typo, to young girls, even in the temple of the Lord. Don't you mean especially in the temple of the Lord? What you're saying is it's okay to do shameful things to young girls, except in the temple of the Lord. That's what that sentence is saying. But you can't do such shameful things to young girls, even in the temple of the Lord. As if it's okay to do it outside. But you should say, especially in the temple of the Lord. Like, sacred ground, hallowed ground, have some respect. They hung a naked girl inside a church on film. It's 1931. That is ballsy. I'm not going to lie to you. That is like, you are hoping to start a riot by pulling that off. That is a wild, yikes. Dude, Smack It's going to make buckets of money. There's no way it's not making like, well, actually, I don't know if it's going to make a mill. It might not make that much money now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Happiness of the crew went up. I don't know what I did to determine that. Did Smack It shoot for 5 days? Well, how did this work? How did this end up coming about? I don't know. I'm not seeing it. Okay, well, I don't know exactly what I did for Smack It. All right. Sure. Okay. Okay, yes, that doesn't matter. We're just gonna save a little bit of scratch. 18 days, that's nothing. Damn, Smack It's gonna be ready to come out before SWAT. I'm not gonna be able to put it out though. I need SWAT to come out first. That's 3 weeks. SWAT's coming out in 3 weeks. Wait, it's not November. It's February. What are you giving me a hard time for? All right. First mate comes out in April. First date. 3 weeks. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I should be able to have it come out. Oh, that's Memorial Day. That's Independence Day. Yeah, I'm not worried about Memorial Day. Oh, I can release it. Yeah, I can release that other one. I'll just release it on Memorial Day. Memorial Day is probably a more apropos holiday to release a police film as opposed to Independence Day, but I don't have a war film coming out, so Independence Day is probably catered more towards a war film. Oh. Have I not done that? If you don't pay your taxes on time, the authorities may seize your property to cover the debt. Well, I can definitely pay it. Is there a reason it hasn't? I'll pay by May 31st. I mean, let's pay it, right? I don't know. I guess you could go without paying it, but who's gonna keep yawning? This is my this is my second playthrough. Not that I really played through it before, but I've never paid taxes, and not because I chose not to, but because I always operated in a deficit, so I never had to pay taxes, which is funny. Yeah, Smack It's definitely gonna come out on Memorial Day, which I'm okay with. I'm fine with that. You know, it'll boost it a little bit, and yeah, look forward to it. The Irishman. Okay, they're gonna shit on the script, so it doesn't matter. But I appreciate the effort. You know, I appreciate you giving it the old college try. Cinematographer. It's Homer, which I want him working on The Irishman. I mean, probably. This is Felix's script, so this is the better script. There's the palace, which I guess we'll use. All right. Well. Yeah, I need. Oh, he can't shoot. Is that why? Because he can't shoot on a. Can he? Ooh, why won't you let me go up to 3 on it? I don't understand. I have all the stuff that I need. I've everything that I need to do a diner at 3 stars. Am I missing something? All right, we'll put Homer back on it. Continue filming technology. This POS, that POS. Yeah, we gotta. Oh, is that why? Because it wasn't. Oh no, it won't let me go back. Never mind. I guess that doesn't impact anything. Oof. Do I want him working on this? Because he's action adventure. This might be. It's neither. Never mind. I'm a fool. He's got one movie left. Okay. Well, yeah. It's only got 132 days left. Is there a better director? This guy sucks. Jeffrey Reese is cheap as dog shit. I don't understand, but all right. 3 years. Extended medical coverage. It's nothing. That is nothing. Peanuts. Important business matters. Um. Yeah. The pricing is the I don't know. The pricing in the game is weird how it goes about like, oh yeah, you want this guy. Well, this dude is a gangster, so yeah, we want him. 27. So we got Roberta. Yeah, she's a killer. And his rival will be someone his age, right? Put him in there. Why not? Yeah, we're looking at 30, 71 days total production. Pretty high, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, welcome home. Okay, that's not terrible. Could have been worse, Bernie. Proud of you. Love you, Bernie. Kisses. Um, all right. And I guess we'll do the bison, but no, can't do either one of those. Okay. So, that's a whole week. Yeah, that's a big difference, man. All right, we can get 2 stars on that. Still saves us time. Uh, can't get 2 stars on this, but it is a movie theater. But, what are you gonna do? All right, we got 2 days. I'll just go on location. Also 2 days. 7 days. Okay. That, 95 days. Start to finish. It's not terrible. Not how long it took to write the script. Tech. Yes. Yes. Course. A horse, of course. We're up to 97 days. Yeah, I don't know what else is coming up, so we'll use him. G to the D. Sam Wise. Gamgee. Alright, so what do you want? What do you want? What do you need from me? I was like, $100. That can't be right. Okay. So he's a little pricey, but we'll make it count. He's pretty ahead of the other guy. Clumsy Oaf. Angry Boss. Oh, the love interest just has to be younger. So yeah, we'll have Arthur do that. Young Angry Boss. Yeah, the love interest. Oh, I can actually use Lydia. Why not? Throw Lydia in there. I don't use her for anything. 74 days. Production, 23 days. Pre-production, we're looking at 97 days of production. And then you have to do post, and then you have to do the print. Yeah, if you're not careful, man, it can take you 6 to 9 months to get a movie out. And that whole time, you're hemorrhaging money. The whole time, you're burning money. I finally got a film back in theaters. This movie's not going to make a lot of money, though. If this movie makes a bunch of money, I'll eat my flex tape. God, that's not good. I was hoping I could at least stay in the threes. All right, smack it. Yeah, I was gonna do this because then it gives me Oh no, I wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna do that. That's what I was going. Oh wait, no, that's not what I was gonna do at all. I was gonna have this come out on shit. I'm gonna forget to do this. That's the problem. We're just gonna do it. It's fine. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta open it on the holiday though. Like I really don't have a choice there. And if they're taken up when this gets extended, it's gonna tell me, oh, you can't have your own. But again, I don't know if I can justify like a decent pull on studios. Oops. Like I'm gonna do 500 again. This is purely for structure. Yeah. Sorry, I zoned out there for a second. This should be fine. Yeah, that's plenty of time. Don't need to express anything. I don't think going this far back is necessary. I think that's okay, maybe. Perhaps. Alright, settle down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we'll extend it out. Maybe not. Honestly, though, we might not extend it out. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, there's no guarantee that we'll extend it out. Because if I'm trying to get SWAT out on July 4th, I want all available theaters just for that. I don't want to be dealing with this movie. Not doing anything shady. All right, fine. Be a dick then, man. You don't want to help. Like, come on. All right, there we go. My man. My man coming in clutch. You know, these are the kinds of things you have to do if you don't want to, couch surf and eat old moldy fruit. Those are the rules. I'll make the rules, man. I need to story workshop with, I mean, obviously it's gotta be Felix. Oh man. Justice for All. And well, yeah, let's do And Justice for All. Shout out to the film and the album. Yeah, I think the album is And Justice for All, the Metallica album. Blackened. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, if you don't like Blackened, you just hate America. Do drama romance because, well, we gotta kick up the romance. I wonder how you get more of these, the settings. That's what I want to know. All right, protagonists. Well, let's see. The antagonist has to be. Oh, corrupt official. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. So I don't have a lawyer. I have a working man, a cop, and a detective. I'm kind of going with detective. Or, I mean, maybe daring adventurer. But does daring adventurer work for romance drama? I want to say it does, and I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to roll the dice. I would say a daring adventurer would have a sidekick. Right? I think so. I'm going to throw a sidekick in there. I'm also going to throw a love interest in there. We also need themes. Treasure hunt. It's a daring adventure. Or prison break. Antagonist repents. I mean, corrupt official. Corrupt official repents. I mean, right? Mm, I think we're good with that. I'm not gonna mess with it too much. We definitely want Phoenix. Phoenix. We want Phoenix. River. We want River Phoenix writing it. All right. Right now we're paused, and that's probably for the best. Cause I'm coming up on an hour here. All right. We're about to release some movies. We're about to start making some money. We're about to start getting some things in action. Yeah, I think this is a good time to save it because I always forget to save it. Do a new save. Maybe we won't do a new save. We'll just pick the quick save and overwrite it because we're foolish. Don't know what we're doing. All right. January 4th, 1931. Nope, it's March. That doesn't work. So we want to save. Yeah, we want a new save. Save it. Yes, that's what we want. Okay. There we go. All right. I can delete these. Delete. Dude, deleting quick saves. For no particular reason other than they take up room. Thank you. I don't know what that's about. Right. The rest of these are just a ton of auto saves. Yeah. The last autosave was January 1st of 1931. Keep that in mind. Like, think about that. Okay? That was the last autosave. That's wild. That's like you didn't even autosave. It didn't. It literally didn't. The entire time I was playing, it did because this is from the 10th. So it autosaved 3 times while I played last time, but it didn't autosave at all this time, which is wild. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's wild. Who knows if it's wild? Are you wild? I'm wild. I'm so wild it hurts. Um, boys and girls, I don't really know what to tell you. And well, I should have had something set up, but I don't. Yeah. Yeah, that's just the cover of the paperback. Um, yeah, I got night. I don't have anything. I could try to pull something up, but it's not really gonna matter. Anyway, um, let me give you something to look at. This was episode 7 of Hollywood Animal, our Let's Play through the game. I'm having a good time. I just wish I had more time to upload and do stuff. Into the Darkness. It's the Book Blast promotion going on right now from September 16th to September 20th. It ends on Friday. indieauthorcollective.com/into-the-darkness. Check it out. It's not just my book on there. My book is obviously on there. Doomsayer. 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 It's free. It's free to download until the 21st. If you have Kindle Unlimited, then it's just on there and you have access to it until I think it's like December 15th or something. The paperback is on there. It's $14.99 for the paperback. It's print on demand. Yeah, man, you know what would really help me out in that regard would be downloading the book because it's free, and leaving a review would be phenomenal. Reviews are hard to come by, and getting even like 5 reviews on a book can really help you gain traction. Book 2 is in progress. I can't wait to actually start to advertise it more as a series. It's hard to do that when you only have one book. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time. I got to put in the effort. Not the effort. I'm putting in the effort. I got to put in the time. You know, it takes time to write a book, and that's part of the thing. And it takes time to advertise and market and set up social media and network and do all these things and talk to you guys and hang out. But we're getting there. We're getting the hang of it. We're figuring it out. And yeah, so overall, I would say we're getting better and we're learning and we're doing things. And yeah, check it out. As always, I leave you with this. Kisses.